Review: Argylle, unbearably self-satisfied smirk of a spy caper from Matthew Vaughn. Argylle is a 2024 spy action comedy film directed and produced by Matthew Vaughn, and written by Jason Fuchs. The film features an ensemble cast that includes Bryce Dallas Howard, Sam Rockwell, Bryan Cranston, Catherine O'Hara, Henry Cavill, Sofia Boutella, Dua Lipa, Ariana DeBose, John Cena, and Samuel L. Jackson. Its plot centers on a reclusive author who is drawn into the world of spies and espionage, after she realizes that a new spy novel she is writing mirrors real-world events. Argylle premiered at Odeon Lux Leicester Square in London on January 24, 2024, before it was released by Universal Pictures and Apple Original Films in the United Kingdom on February 1, 2024, and in the United States the following day. The film received generally negative reviews from critics, and has grossed $60 million worldwide. Elly Conway, an introverted spy novelist, has almost finished her fifth book about Aubrey Argylle, the title character of the eponymous Argylle series. On a train journey to go and visit her parents, Ruth and Barry, Elly is saved from an ambush by an actual spy, Aidan Wylde, who explains to her that a devious organization, known as the Division, has targeted her, because her novels seemingly predict their future. Aidan travels with Elly to England, hoping that her next chapter will reveal how to stop the Division. In London, the duo searches for a master key that would help expose the Division that Elly had also referenced in her novels. Suspecting Aidan wants to kill her too, Elly calls her parents for help. As they arrive, Aidan reveals that they are operatives of the Division, forcing him and Elly to fend them off before fleeing. Escaping to France, Aidan and former CIA Deputy Director Alfie Solomon reveal that Argylle is not entirely fictional. Elly is in fact Agent Rachel Kyle, Argylle seemingly having been derived from Kyle, who was captured and brainwashed by the Division 5 years ago, and made to believe that Dr. Margaret Vogler, Ruth, and director Ritter, Barry, were her real parents. She put her suppressed memories into the novels, Aidan and Alfie respectively being one of her characters and her cat. With the latest Argylle novel, Elly was about to reveal the whereabouts of the master key, before her cover was blown. Aidan and Rachel travel to Arabia, where they retrieve the master key, but are soon cornered by the Division, and are knocked out and brought to the Division's ocean base on a ship. Ritter, the Division's director, reveals that Rachel was in actuality a double agent, and one of their most loyal assets, after which she offers to interrogate Aidan, subsequently shooting him. She also locates Alfie for them, but reveals that she in fact sent him the master key, betraying the Division. Ritter stops the transmission, and she and a surviving Aidan fight their way through the ship, eventually killing him after Rachel's cat scratches out his eyes. Ruth uses a mental trigger code to turn her daughter on Aidan, until she is killed by Kara, a former CIA agent and Rachel and Aidan's sister-in-arms, who was thought to have died in a mission with Rachel, which she had even put her in her novels, along with her seeming death. After this, Alfie finally receives the message, and Aidan detonates the Division's ocean liner headquarters. Resuming her novelist persona, Rachel publishes her final novel in the Argylle series, where at a reading, the real Argylle reveals himself, much to her shock and confusion. In a mid-credits scene, a young Argylle is revealed to be a Kingsman agent, with the first novel being based on his life. Development of the movie, Argylle was announced in June 2021, with Matthew Vaughn attached to direct and produce for Marv Studios. The ensemble cast was announced in the following months, and it was reported that the script was written by Jason Fuchs. Dua Lipa, who also stars in the film, provided original music for the title track and score. In August 2021, Apple TV Plus bought the rights to the film for $200 million. Some industry journals noted the $200 million as the production budget, with The Hollywood Reporter claiming some sources put costs as high as $250 million. Director Matthew Vaughn refuted that claim, saying, "I don't know how you spend $200 million on it. I actually don't, unless you're going to make a 5-hour CG fest." Vaughn said the COVID-19 pandemic gave him the time to work on the film. He describes it as his ode to 1980s action thrillers like Die Hard and Lethal Weapon. When asked about casting Cavill, he said, "I needed someone who was born to play Bond, which Henry is, and then nick him before Bond did. He plays a larger-than-life action hero with a wink. It's very different from Kingsman." Sequels of the movie. In July 2021, it was announced that Argylle was intended to be first of a franchise of at least 3 films. In March 2022, it was confirmed that the first film will be followed by 2 sequels to complete a film trilogy. In October 2023, Vaughn confirmed plans to create additional movies, while stating that the second film would be a prequel, as the first Argylle novel, exploring the origins of Argylle becoming a spy, while the third movie would follow additional installments. On the film's release, its mid-credits scene, after displaying a younger Argylle portrayed by Louis Partridge, being recruited by Kingsman, displays a note on screen stating that Argylle Book 1 the movie is coming soon. In February 2024, Vaughn confirmed that the prequel installment is being developed with Louis Partridge in the starring role, while explaining that the actor will star as the real Argylle, as portrayed by Cavill, from the end of the first movie, in his formative years.